When your pet needs urgent care, you need Animal Emergency Care, staffed with caring veterinary professionals with a state-of-the-art facility. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for emergencies only. Animal Emergency Care in Bellingham and online at animalemergencycare.net. Cafe This Morning with Dave Allen and Patrice. It's Critter Day and Critter Time. Hi, Laura Clark from the Whatcom Humane Society.
Good morning. Are you guys ready to meet this week's KAFE Kritter?
Yes. I have to admit, last night I was at Tuesday Tunes at Barclay Village, all benefiting the Whatcom Humane Society. And Laura came up to me and she's, hey, tomorrow it's going to be perfect.
Perfect.
And she doesn't normally make such a big deal. I mean, she's like, hey, see you tomorrow, whatever. This was kind of a bigger thing. Huh. And I have a feeling size is important here.
He's spectacular.
Really?
Yes. I'd like to introduce you.
All right. We're going to meet, I believe it's a cat.
Oh, my gosh.
Jeez, that's a big cat. I guess I don't have to worry about him squeezing into small spaces.
His name is Carlos.
Carlos the cat.
He's coming your way, Alan.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man, that's a big cat. What does he weigh?
That's Garfield.
No kidding.
He's scared. I think you just startled him.
Don't scare the cat, Alan. Use your library voice. That's what we tell our kids at Critter Camp.
I'm so sorry. Let this be a teachable moment for me. That looks like the real Garfield.
So Dave, watch it. He's not a huge fan of being picked up.
This cat would eat lasagna.
The fact that Dave can pick the cat up.
That's a workout.
Oh, my God.
Good thing you lifted with your legs and not with your back.
Yeah.
Wow.
He is 22 pounds of love.
Wow.
He was surrendered. For those listening, he's a big orange tabby, and yes, he is Garfield.
Wow.
He's giant.
He's about 11 years young. He was surrendered because he wasn't getting along with the other cats in the household. And here's what I think happened. He's a very big cat. He can't be comfortable in his body.
He's king of the jungle big.
But he's uncomfortable big. He's not just a big cat. You know, a lot of people have big male cats and they kind of carry themselves well.
Yeah.
This is a big cat that you can tell isn't really comfortable being as big as he is.
Yeah, you know what? I can relate to that. Absolutely.
As can I.
It's not that he's big boned.
He's just big.
Just big.
And I think he has some problems probably using the litter box. I think maybe the other cats were bullying him in the household a little bit. And I think he hurts. I think his joints hurt. We have him on some joint supplement because he's all about the love. But when I say he doesn't like to be picked up, I think it doesn't feel good for him. So our staff are obsessed with this cat. They love him so much. So we have a cage-free cat colony room in the shelter. It's his cage. That's what we're housing him in.
Wow.
He has an entire room to himself because he's so spectacular.
Yeah.
He's wonderful. But, you know, a reminder, when you have an overweight animal, it's just like with people, you know, losing weight's hard. But if you are carrying too much weight, you can have problems. You can have health problems, risk of diabetes, heart disease, joints issues. And that's the same thing with animals. So he definitely needs a home that can work with a veterinarian to have him safely lose some weight. It's going to extend his life. It's going to make him feel better. While he's 22 pounds, he probably should be a 17 to 18 pound cat. He's
Still
always
a big cat.
always going to be a big guy, but he needs to lose some weight for sure.
So let's talk about that in general, Laura, not just with this cat, but with pets in general, because I see it at the dog park, and I'm not pet shaming anybody, and who knows at what point in the process they are and all of that, but I'll see dogs that are clearly really overweight and uncomfortable. It's bad for their backs. As you brought up, it can create problems like diabetes. What do you do about it if you found that your pet, and so many of us, I'm the same way, so many of us show our love to our pets with treats and with food. But if it gets out of control, how do you turn that around?
It's hard. So I recently adopted a very plus-sized corgi named Luna, and we are trying to have her join her on her weight loss journey. It's really hard. She's not losing weight, and we think we're doing everything right. So there are some really great high-quality pet foods that are weight loss specific. You do need to limit the treats. You need to have the regular exercise. But summertime's even harder because heat can play a factor too. Your larger animals are at higher risk of heat stroke and things like that. So again, working with a veterinarian, very important. And in Carlos's case, I think probably an adult home, maybe no little kids, because he does get uncomfortable picked up. We don't want any inappropriate use of his mouth, because that's the only way he knows to say, hey, I hurt, would be a good thing. And he might want to be the only kitty in a household. He might want to be an only child. But I will tell you, he is so spectacular and he is amazing. You have to come meet him.
You know, I have to laugh on what's happening here in the studio this morning. Full disclosure, Dave is conducting a very apparently good interview, a very constructive.
Laura's very intelligent, responding perfectly.
And Patrice and I are literally just trying to snap a picture of this thing. It won't stop.
No.
It's lurking. And then Scotty's got the camera. He's filming the whole thing so we can post this. But Dave is literally conducting a conversation, and a whole circus is happening behind the scenes.
He's doing a whole round of the studio.
He's like, on Shark Week when they finally they've been in the shark cage and finally the big great white shark comes by, but he won't pose for the picture. He just cruises by like, I'm way too cool for school. Yeah, this is Carlos. He's like, yeah, you brought me here. I'm just going to cruise around. I'm going to do what I want to do. Yeah, it's all about me.
I give up. It's very cute, cat. You're going to have to take our word for it.
I have a lot of pictures of the cats behind.
I have Scotty's behind, so I was trying.
Wow.
Well, he is spectacular. And through, I think it's July 22nd or 23rd, all adoptions are half off. So you not only get the animal spayed or neutered and vaccinated and all that kind of good stuff, but you get half off your adoption for any animal available for adoption, including Carlos, who is one of the coolest cats I've met in a very long time.
All right, we'll get the video put together here before too long. Get it up online at KAFE.com if you want to see what a 22-pound monster cat looks like. He is spectacular. KAFE.com will have it for you. Wow. Oof. Carlos? That's his name, Carlos?
Carlos. You have to say it like Carlos.
Carlos.
Yes.
Carlos, available for adoption now at the Whatcom Humane Society. To the right home if you're willing to work with him to get him healthy again.
Yeah, absolutely. Visit him Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 6.
Awesome. Laura Clark from the Whatcom Humane Society, thank you so much.
Have a great week.